Hi there, my name's Chanda Drew. I wanted to speak to you a little bit about my COVID experience. I tested positive on April 6th. I did the testing because I had lost my sense of smell. I was sitting around the campfire and I could not smell anything and the smoke was going directly up my nose. So it was recommended by my neighbor that I go get tested on that Monday. I tested positive for COVID-19 and I had also the flu. And didn't really have a ton of symptoms. I didn't feel great. I felt fatigued. My muscles felt very sore. Other than that, it was more like a sinus infection is what I felt like it was. And I get those about every year. So I began to take care of myself. I quarantined for 14 days, me and my family, based on the health department said stay home and don't get tested at that, or don't get your family tested at that time, because at the time there were a shortage of tests. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about the COVID after effects that I'm experiencing and hopefully give you a little bit of hope. My husband did some research because I started experiencing depression, because what happened was initially it was no smell, no taste, which was miserable. Little did I know what was to come was the smell of burning French fries, and that lasted for a month, and then I began to smell gasoline, and that caused me headaches and nausea. I've lost quite a bit of weight because of this, but what really causing me nutritional problems was what some call the COVID smell. Some people say it smells like rotting meat. Some people say it smells chemical. This group that I found, which is a European group called Absent, ABSCENT. They are amazing. You can get tons of information there. But what I wanted to do was send out a message and a video to you that I think I can give you some hope. And here's what my hope is. My hope is that your olfactory system is healing itself. I'm not a doctor. I'm just giving you this information from my perspective. I do notice that there has been improvement in the way that I don't leave the room screaming when I smell coffee. I can tolerate it. I actually can cook some food. I do have a little bit of problems because I can't taste it, so sometimes my food's a little salty. The other thing I can tell you is that I'm gonna give you hope, because I remember being in the thick of it and where I had to shut myself in my bedroom with an air cleaner, diffusers, smells. I at one point put cotton balls with essential oils. Be careful, they burn the inside of your nose. But I dipped them in just a dot of it and put it up my nose because I literally couldn't smell the outside. If I smelled cut grass, it would make me nauseous. So I just want to tell you that there does seem to be some improvement on my side. So I'm giving this video out to let you know that there is hope. And whether everyone's arguing over testing, and so no one's even paying attention to the long haulers. It doesn't seem that way anyway. I'm letting you know that there is hope out there and that there is a chance that we're going to recover from this. I can't help but think that. The one thing that I've learned from the Absent group is that you have to do your smell training. Rose, clove, lemon, and eucalyptus. I do it for 20 seconds each smell every day, in the morning and in the evening. I think it's imperative. It does seem to have calmed everything down a little bit and helped me to live my life without being so sad that I couldn't smell simple things like my son's hair or my husband's neck when he gave me a hug. These things are really devastating when you're living it, and I understand that. And one of the things that I've done to sort of give myself focus is start a YouTube channel that helps train people on iPhone features and do it in a way that's slow and at their pace. But I've decided that I'm going to add this vlog to my weekly uploads because I think it's important that the people out there have a sense of hope, a sense of I'm gonna get better. There have been a few articles and a few interviews that I've done, and even my ENT had not heard of it, and that was an appointment that I had a couple of months ago, and she said, yeah, viruses do cause the olfactory system to shut down, the olfactory bulb, I think. So again, I am not a doctor. I am only here to give you my experience and let you know that there is hope, that I'm 7 months in and it does seem to be getting a little bit better. I hope that you can keep your chin up and join my Facebook group, COVID Bounce Back, because that's the idea, is that if we've got to live with it, let's figure out the best way to live with it. There are some tips on there on toothpaste, on what kind of things you can eat. Last weekend, I had a very encouraging experience that I actually smelled the campfire for the first time. We have a little fire pit in the backyard, and I just got a hint of it, and I was so hopeful. So I'm hoping that gives you the message of hope as well. I hope you take care of yourself. Let me know if you have any questions, comment, like this video so that I know I'm reaching someone. Have a great day. Thanks. Be safe.